Listen, anyway, we can't wait to see you guys on the 14th of July. So on Sunday, we're going to have...
Pull up.
Also, we're going to have new merchandise on Sunday.
Hey!
I'm so excited. I'm so pumped for Sunday.
Maybe
I'm
can
so pumped
tell.
for Sunday. You know what I mean? So anyone who needs to travel. Anyone who's in Nairobi, we can't wait to see you at BND. This is episode 178.
BND Kiambu Road.
Bar next door, Kiambu Road.
Yeah.
Yes.
What part of weddings do you think is unnecessary? And then someone...
The whole thing.
There's someone called Bros Titute. Dancing for people you're feeding.
No, but for real. For real, though.
What I'm saying is the delegations usually have people who don't need to be there.
True.
Like, for example, and even if you cross-check with other countries, let's say if there's a very important forum being held, let's say in Dubai, where every country is going, you'll see CG country X sent 4 people, this one 3 people, 10 people, 8 people.
Kenya 108. Why?
Uganda 732. Nigeria, let's not even talk about you.
The bit that pissed me off was when he was saying the police are allowed to be in civilian uniform. Actually, they can just pull out their ID and show you. Nigga, you think this is NYPDLA? Like, what?
Yeah, it's being delusional.
Have you ever seen anyone being read their rights in Kenya?
Never.
I
don't even know.
This is Officer Nani.
Do you even know what a police ID looks like? Have you ever seen it?
Never seen any.
Over 26.
This is the Burger Podcast.
This is the Brunch Club. Over 26.
Welcome back to
the mics are
genius.
closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.
You're the most unserious person on this set. He's always just did this action. keep this in the pod. What up? My name is Chaxy. Your mastermind. Your main guy.
No.
Keep this in the pod.
Keep this in the pod. Take 2. What up? My name is Chaxy. Me, mastermind. Your main guy. The Lord Chaxy. The beautiful Mariah is around. The amazing Mwass is around. The whole gang is around. Episode 178. We are Mac Chat. Keep all that on the pod. I swear we have to talk about whatever Ernest is wearing on the head. This is exactly what my grandma used to wear all the time.
That's vintage.
Yeah.
You have to throw it on set so
let me show the guys. And for the guys on Spotify, just think about whatever your grandmother used to wear.
That's probably
what
something
wearing,
that
bro.
Field Marshal Mudhoni wore.
Yeah. Field Marshal. This thing, it looks so nice, but I swear,
it's
bro.
creepy as hell. I like it.
I swear.
They're just hating.
Now,
hey. Now when you wear
this is how I'm recording today.
Nah, fam.
What do I look?
Horrible.
Like?
Me, I'm
Really?
for it. Record with that.
Honestly, you look
So
like the tip of a
tells
condom.
Hey. But he's a dickhead anyway.
Okay, when did you last see the dick of a condom?
I said look at the tip.
Okay.
Why did you say the dick of a condom?
No, but am I bagging? It does look like the tip of a condom.
It actually does.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this would have to be like someone who has such a big dick. Like a very wide one.
Oh, Lord. Yo, Poleni, guys.
I was going to say, hey, we are back.
Hold up, let me.
Yeah, this is fire, man.
Let's see.
I feel like this is something like someone as swaggy as Pharrell would wear.
Why Pharrell and we have Ernest? Ernest is swaggy as fuck.
But he's not Pharrell.
True, Pharrell is not. That looks fire. But it looks better on Ernest.
I know.
Yeah, so pass it.
Wait, when you wear a wig, you can wear a hat.
Yeah.
That's I said
that when you wear socks, you can wear shoes.
But
the head doesn't disappear. The head is still there. So anyway, very quick updates before I tell you about my perambulations. So finally, our sports hangout is coming up. So 14th July.
So when this drops, it will be like 3 days.
So this drops Wednesday. Our hangout is going to be on literally Sunday, right?
Yeah.
So shout out to DSTV, man, for this. So I'm going to take you through. So this is going to be, I don't know if we'll have published, but anyway, so this is what to expect on that day.
Let's go.
Can you guys guess? Do you know what to expect?
A senator.
Fuck you, man. All right. So a lot of games during the day. Good thing is by next door Kiambu Road is they have a lot of space at the back. So we're gonna convert the entire garden area into a place where guys can play.
Nice.
So there's gonna be a target shootout, of course, where we're activating the Euros. Makes sense to have something football.
Yeah.
We're gonna have PlayStation 5, so everyone who can play FIFA We would love to see checkmates compete. Darts, board games, pool tables, crossbar challenge. This is the one I'm gonna win.
Crossbar challenge again.
You know the crossbar, right?
The goal.
Yeah. So you we mark a spot where you have to hit the crossbar with a football.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
That's the easiest, right?
For the pros.
Then we're gonna have a football Euros trivia with DSTV. And they'll be giving out some merchandise. So come ready with information about the Euros.
Neza cheza.
No, you can. Terms and conditions apply. But also an interesting segment on the podcast that I want to keep for all our hangouts is, can you host the pod?
What do you? Huh?
Can you host the pod?
Can you host the pod?
Yeah.
Also, we bring checkmates.
Checkmates on the actual main stage where we'll record the pod from. Yeah, and then. So we gauge. If you're funny, we can keep you there for another 5 minutes. If you're not, a quick 2 minutes.
I like that.
So we can have a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
In terms of programs, gates open at 1 p.m., 2 p.m. to 4:30 p.m. we have games, and then Kerop will be playing background music. Kerop is our resident DJ for all hangouts going forward. 4:30 p.m. to 5:30, can you host the pod? So competition on the main stage. 5:30 to 7 p.m. we have Canada with a DJ set. 7 to 9:30 p.m. a live podcast recording featuring guess who? Sifuna is back!
Hey!
Yes, sir. Nairobi Senator Edwin Sifuna will be back for that. Then 9:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. we'll have the football Euros trivia for the giveaway sessions. Then 10 p.m. to 12:30 we'll stream the finals of the Euros live. Guess which teams will be in the finals?
Not Germany.
Okay, can you guess which team? Scotland won't be there, Mariah.
Shut the hell up. Shut the hell up.
Then 12:30 a.m. till 2:30 a.m. Sir M, get on the decks. Then 2:30 a.m. till closing, K-Rob will be back on the decks. So to me, that sounds
It's
like a
giving a
solid plan,
party.
bro.
It's giving party.
I have already cancelled my Monday.
I know. And guess what? Entry is absolutely
Free!
Yeah, man. Because we got partners to offset some of the costs. So let's have as many checkmates as
Kifo cha
possible.
mende. Kaende.
All right. So how was your week, guys? I'm gonna tell you about, bro. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you. I think anytime I travel, it just reminds me of how big this pod is growing. So I went to the West. Every single place I stopped, and we stopped at Oyugis. So I flew.
Bruh, you should have led with West of Kenya.
Yeah. The left side. So
You said West of Kenya, because when you say you went to the West, everybody's thinking, bruh, you were in Lagos.
no.
Better when you said that, I thought you meant like the West, the white West.
Nah.
No. Anyway, so I flew to Kisumu Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Then on Wednesday I was in Oyugis, Kisii, and Kericho. Then I spent the night in Kisumu. Then Thursday I was in Eldoret. Spent the night in Eldoret. Friday I was in Kisumu. Then I came back through Eldoret today. Bro, Oyugis, have you ever heard of Oyugis?
Yeah.
Oyugis is like a very
Small town.
It's a small town.
It's so small.
Yes, it's a small town that is in the middle of where it's not far from Kisii. Somewhere between Kisii and Kisumu. In between, bro.
Yeah.
And there was a checkmate. Shout out to the checkmate who works at DTB. I forgot. I can't remember all names. Kisii checkmates. Kericho checkmates. A lot of
Crazy.
checkmates.
That's
Eldoret,
lovely.
a lot of checkmates, bro. So many checkmates. Kisumu, so many checkmates. It's insane, bro.
Love it.
The most interesting checkmates were, so we had Eldoret. Eldoret, yeah. In the morning, go to Java to have breakfast. Then there's a lady, she saw me walk into the Java. I don't know where she was going. She called the friend. They left work and came. Chilled at the exit of the Java, bought coffee, like the last door, and just waited for me to exit.
That's
Come say
wild.
hello. Insane. But the interesting ones are those ones who are not sure. Come on, where?
Like the one you said.
There's a guy who came to me at Kettle House in the club. Are you the blogger guy?
Are you the what guy?
Are you the blogger guy?
The blogger guy.
Then I said no. Then he's like, oh, the podcaster guy. So much love, man. Shout out to all those guys. Can't wait to check the show on the road.
Honestly,
definitely.
that
This
would be
is Project
fun.
This is
January.
That would be fire.
I agree.
Yeah, this is Project January for sure. We cannot come to Eldoret,
Your cities.
Kisumu,
That should be fun.
Meru, wherever you
fire.
guys are, we pull up.
Mic check on the road.
Yeah, but we have also an engagement with guys from Pioneer School. Which date? Is it 25th or 26th of this
Pioneer
month?
Nova.
Nova
Pioneer.
Yeah.
It's 20 what? It's on
25th or 26th.
the last Thursday.
25th or 26th.
Yeah.
So they one of Kev, I don't know what Kev does in the school, but he called.
Mm-hmm.
And so they were doing something around podcasting, and we were voted apparently the favorite podcast among the students.
Hey, damn.
From the kids.
Yeah, from the kids. So, and the one they're doing, and they're doing I think they're doing a project around podcasting, and he'd like for us to go.
Actually, it's the kids. The kids are doing projects it's like a career thing of what they want to do in future, and then part of it is podcasting. So the kids will do some presentations around podcasting,
Sweet.
which is dope.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna be hanging out. Can't wait to.
Miss the baby checks.
To meet the
Actually, that's the episode title. Meet the baby checks. Oh my god.
Ah man, yeah. To meet the baby checks. That's crazy. Yeah, but my trip was fun, bro. Always a good time meeting checkmates from different parts of the country. Yeah. What were you guys up to? With your boring lives. Now that you don't have anything fun to report.
Honestly,
just bored in Nairobi all the time.
Other than work. That's just been here. At least yesterday I got to do something fun. At least I went to Carnival, the old school event thing.
I saw you posted your ex.
Yeah. You're so funny.
Instagram. I won't say anything, but I'll do this.
Sasa kama mtu ana DJ vizuri asipostiwe.
Ali DJ up Codex ama?
Kwa haga yako. Shenzi. But so other than that, really, there was nothing.
Haga to a CrossFit.
No, it depends.
Anything is possible. But other than that, honestly, I've really just had a bleh week.
Yeah. Man, we need to track the podcast on the road so we can get you guys out of Nairobi, bro. Your lives are so boring.
I know.
Out of the house.
Why do you live such boring lives?
Out of the house kwanza. Mimi nimetoka kwa nyumba jana since Monday or Sunday.
Damn.
I mean, why are you saying them like must live in the house? This nigga sits in the house all the time.
True.
I sat in the house, yeah. It's been sina mengi.
Yeah.
Nilika tu kwa nyumba. Jana nikaambia babangu naenda salon akasema tu mambo ingine sinanga maoni.
That's what he said.
Yeah, because I was talking to him and then he was like, what are you doing in the afternoon? I'm like, nimemaliza kazi, I just want to go get my hair done. Amenyamaza tu. Naenda salon, dad. I think in his head he was like, wanaume wengine wanaenda kinyozi.
Oh, for sure.
Then just to pry him, I just got into detail. Yeah, I'm getting a retwist. I want to get a haircut, maybe some styling. Kaambia unajua kuna mambo mimi sitakangi kuongelea. And then life moved on. But that was
but it
fire.
actually looks really nice.
It looks fine.
Thank you. This is
That's
Makanye. Shout out to Makanye.
She did a
Shout out
good
to Makanye.
job.
Yeah, by Makanye. Nilingia nikamwambia transforming it.
I think he told everyone he was going. He also called me yesterday to tell me anaenda kutwist.
Oh, he told me as well. And I could tell he was drunk already.
What?
Yeah.
In the morning.
Yeah, I don't know what time you called.
Friday,
In the afternoon.
around my appointment was at 4.
I mean, when we spoke, you
At
sounded
2.
tipsy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And nilifunga laptop mapema sana. It was
Hey,
Friday.
boss.
Let's go.
Don't like kutoka. Ni sawa.
But anyway, man. Let's get any Twitter checks you guys have. Let's get into that before we get on this. I don't have any Twitter checks.
Dun, dun, dun.
Let's see what I got.
You have any? You bookmarked?
Let's see what I got.
Bro, I'm so excited for Sunday.
Oh, this is the tweet I was telling you guys about before. So this babe called Nancy Egbo tweeted, it's been raining heavily since 5 a.m. But my baby brother is hell-bent on going to school because it's his turn to write the list of noisemakers. And that's the one someone quoted and said, real haters are born, not created.
No, but for real.
Yeah, you can tell. We literally have the biggest hater here, bro. You can tell.
Shut up. Now, honestly, Sina, all my bookmarks do need reject finance bill.
Another guy called Brian Consianti. What part of weddings do you think is unnecessary? And then someone,
the whole thing.
Someone called Bros Titute. Dancing for people you're feeding.
No, but for real though. But why do you need to do that whole dance? Bado nikudansie. Yeah.
There's another guy called Stabede who said, are you with me? So he was posting a challenge.
Weddings are necessary.
Yeah, it was a July challenge.
Okay.
No alcohol, no soda, no shawarma.
Why shawarma?
No
That's so
smoking,
specific.
no sex. Are you with me? Someone was like, shawarma. I had a couple of them, man. I don't know where they went.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
So when people do those things,
Mhm.
what are they for? Like, so I decide this month that no sex, no alcohol, da. So and then
It's
just
just
for
like
the
it's like
yourself.
It's
I
like
can't find myself in the alcohol. Why should I take the spirit away?
To find the true self.
Yeah.
to find the other
where's the last
spirit,
one?
Chaxy.
Do you guys do those kind of classes?
I tried it once, but it backfired on me. So this one time I went like cold turkey, no milk. So I did that for almost
Milk.
Imagine
When I'm so shawarma.
Imagine ilijinyima maziwa. So I just did it like a month. It went 2 months, 3 months. Suddenly it became 3 years. Now my body's like it's like I'm lactose intolerant. Yeah.
Why milk specifically? Like were you drinking a lot of milk?
Yes. Like since I was like my mom says, me and milk have a very bad relationship since I was small.
Yeah. It's giving Nikita, bro.
Milk.
She survives on
Me
milk.
and milk,
Ugali
we
na
have a
maziwa.
very
Yeah,
we
even now
had
she's
a
thinking
very
about
bad
milk.
relationship. So now, after I went cold turkey, now, I can now take lactose intolerant milk. Yeah, lactose free milk rather.
Maybe for a few days.
Nalijua iko kwa fridge.
Hey.
Just for a few days.
No smoking this weekend.
For me,
No shots.
Yeah. For me,
This Friday.
it's just when I don't decide. Just that I find out, it's been a week and I probably haven't drank or have anything. I mean, drinking for me, I could go for weeks for sure. It just depends on how busy I am. Because unlike Mwass, I'm not an alcoholic.
Wow.
So I don't drink by myself in the house. Wow. You know what I mean?
Misinformation bill. I need someone to introduce a misinformation bill.
Yeah, but willingly, I think willingly the only thing I do is I space out my psychedelics. Yeah, so
And you think that's better?
That's spaced out.
That's
spaced out.
It's the same principle, no?
It is, yeah.
It is. If you say you're not gonna drink milk for a month or you're not gonna have sex for a month, the sex bit for a month, I don't understand it. But if you decide, similar. If I say I'm not gonna have mushrooms or LSD or whatever for the next 3 months, it's the same principle.
Or shawarmas.
Or shawarmas.
Or milk.
It's the same thing.
I've never seen a milkaholic.
Hey, imagine we exist. We exist.
Milkaholics Anonymous. My God.
Aki, we exist.
Sijaipata mtu anapenda maziwa hivyo.
We.
Vile maziwa ingine mupenda. Acha nisiongee.
When did you last suckle, Mwass?
When did I last suckle? I have a funny story I'll tell you off air.
Jesus Christ.
Bro, September is fast approaching. You guys think I'll genuinely get a girlfriend by 10th?
Nah. You'll definitely get an extra year.
That's a guarantee.
Yeah. No, so I feel like if by August I don't have any leads, can you guys just arrange one for me?
August. Let's just start looking for the leads now because August is a guarantee. Utakuwa nayo.
August is next month.
Oh shit, we're in
August
July.
is 3 weeks away.
Okay, cool. So say mid-August, if I don't have
How are you making the timeline shorter?
Chaxy, 7 months imekushinda.
Guys, be hopeful.
It'll have to be a paid girlfriend. Like we'll have to put it as a position, what to apply.
But I just want the best.
And then we do the aptitude test.
Like
the one who fails the most is the one we give you.
And I just want like a very bad babe. Can you guys arrange for me?
The baddest of the
And
baddies.
whoever you guys pick, I promise. Yeah.
So DM
I'll
the
get
mic
them
check
for
page on
tweets.
Ngesh
Instagram.
text, so dem ni mbad mbaya. Ngesh text.
Yeah.
So we could link up.
No. Ngesh is not my type.
Just DM the mic
But
check
she's
page.
bad as hell. What do you
DM
mean?
the mic
That's
check
not what I
page
mean.
with your
You know what I
best
mean?
photo.
You know what I mean? Huh?
DM the mic check page with your best photo.
True.
Okay.
Actually, yeah.
And then?
Then from then I will vet.
And
You know,
We'll have different short
we could actually have fun with this.
yeah.
If you guys are keen, I'm serious.
Let's Let's do it.
So and the number so
Okay.
I'll pick the best,
You
and then the
can't
second one
pick.
Mwass will that.
You can't. That's
No, we'll
me
pick
and
one.
Oh, you guys will
Mwass's
have to
job.
pick.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. And then how long do I have to date them?
6 years.
That's a lot.
2 governments.
No, I'm saying 2 weeks.
No. Go through all that work
Okay,
for
1
next
month.
2 weeks.
1 month.
Nah, till your next birthday. The day we close the vetting is the day her contract expires.
Bro, what if
So next year, if we get her by August 15th, her contract expires August 15th
I
of
know.
25.
I don't like this arrangement. This is too long, bro.
That's just a marriage.
Bro,
You don't want to dance for people you fed.
no, never happening. But I'm ready to come dance. Anyway, Mariah,
What's up?
we can't wait to attend your wedding. So the past
Look at
2
you
weeks.
thinking about it.
Yeah, I can already see it.
Yeah.
I can literally see
No,
it.
when you watch this episode, just look at her eye reaction because I've looked at it.
Yeah.
You're not rolling your eyes, you're dreaming.
Yeah.
Okay, teacher.
Anyway, let's get into the last 2 weeks, man. So much happened.
Oof.
What? I need your honest evaluation of the whole situation. So week 1, week 2, and this past week, since the protests
It's
began.
been 3 weeks of Mandamano.
Yes.
Can we go week by week? Because I feel like it's a lot that has happened.
It's been 2 weeks.
Sequentially.
No, it's not been 2 weeks. It's been 3 weeks.
I think, yeah.
Yep.
Damn.
It's been 3 weeks. Cool. So we pick week 1. So week 1, Tuesday, there's quite a good turnout.
Yeah.
But looking at, if you just read the room, you can see a lot of guys are gauging to see whether guys are actually going to show up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Ray,
that?
what the heck is that? It's one of the things that is here. One of the lights, I guess.
Yeah,
I guess
this
so.
one.
It's okay. Ray, just come around.
It's blinking.
Which one? Is it the one that... Just come on. Anyway, so week 1, so the first Tuesday, there's quite a good turnout.
Yeah.
Very peaceful. Guys demonstrate, protest, guys go home. Of course, the police...
Doing what they do best.
Yeah, the police meet very peaceful protesters with a lot of force. Now, Tuesday, the success of Tuesday rallies people to really show up on Thursday.
Yeah.
Then Thursday was such a huge crowd.
That was 25th.
I don't remember exact dates.
Yeah, 25th of June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, when Thursday happens,
Just kill it.
what is it for?
I think the lights and the thing.
Yeah. So we don't have lights. Very dim. Okay, cool. Anyway, so after Tuesday, these guys still insist in passing this bill, right? Then Thursday, there's a second hearing. So guys tried to occupy parliament, wasn't successful on that Thursday, but there was such a big turnout. And this motherfucker still voted yes. So when that happened, guys decided we're gonna do another week as we prepare now, because there was maybe one last session and then the president, whatever. Then there was now proper Occupy Thursday. So by then, Rex is shot dead.
Yeah.
In the first protest.
25th.
That happened on
Rex was
25th.
shot on the 25th. Yeah.
All right. So that weekend, it moves. So after Thursday, it moves to Occupy churches now.
Yeah.
Because politicians are still going to churches, blah, 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 doing whatever they need to do.
Yeah.
So it goes to Occupy churches. That Sunday becomes successful in terms of occupying churches. That's the first Sunday. The president goes to, what is this place?
Narok.
Not Narok. Not Narok. Not Kirinyaga. Not Karatina, not Kirinyaga. Huh?
Nyahururu.
Nyahururu. And the youths in Nyahururu decide they're going to show up in church. Only to be told they can't access church. Because there was fucking... Bro,
Scanners.
It looked like an
you're getting
airport.
into a mall.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Airport. Not even a mall, bro. I wonder how offerings... Anyway. The offerings, the church gives goats and whatnot. I wonder whether... Anyway. So that happens.
I don't know why I just imagined a goat being
No,
scanned.
That's what I mean. Because I was like, see, guys, in churches, guys take offerings in goats.
Anything, potatoes,
potatoes, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm sure they scanned even goats. So, anyway, the youth still protest outside the church.
Yeah.
Then it becomes clear they can't use that church platform as well. Because guys start to hold a lot of their churches accountable. Like, yo, we don't want these guys coming here and then taking over the service to push their own agenda. So we get into week 2. So getting into week 2, Tuesday, now we expect a bigger turnout. Because Thursday was successful, Tuesday was successful. Again, everything was just happening online. So I think there was the bit of guys actually going to show up. So week 1 is successful, guys actually show up. But also now, there's a lot of guys who are hurt. Guys have been shot dead by the police. Then Hanifa and the guys begin to raise money. So we're going to take care of our people as we get into the second week. So second week comes in Tuesday. That's now when I was also on ground on Tuesday. Biggest turnout, bro. So it keeps growing. It keeps growing. Everyone is super peaceful, placards. There's a lot of media. You know what I mean? There's a lot of media. Now, this is when Parliament is actually occupied. And then this is now when things really went left. More killings. This is when the situation, Githurai situation happened that night. And then this is the night the president called us all criminals.
Without greeting us.
Yeah, didn't say hello, didn't say anything. Zero accountability. So when that happens, now there's push for Thursday. Thursday, but initially, because now Parliament was occupied, right? The finance bill was dropped the following day when President addressed the nation again for the second time, right? Then now the conversation on Thursday is now, okay, Parliament is already occupied. So what happens? Because anyway, there were protests for Thursday. Some people decide it's going to be Occupy State House. But Occupy State House, guys are not unified on Occupy State House. There's clear division.
Actually, there was unity till around 11:50 p.m. when some tweets started coming in of, guys, from very influential people of, guys, don't go to State House. Khalif, Hanifa also. Guys don't go to State House, don't go. So when most guys slept knowing that was the plan. So when you wake up in the morning and you find confusion, it's like,
but it didn't feel like that from my end. Because during the day, the whole day, bro, because that Tuesday, so many people were shot. I don't have the exact numbers. So many people were injured. Even Hanifa, a lot of these guys, the whole day, guys were literally raising money. This is when even the drive to raise more money came in. Because people needed to be taken care of in hospitals.
And donating a lot of blood.
Blood. You know, and then the abductions were going on already. So guys were getting abducted right, left, center. So I don't remember guys actually saying they're going to Occupy State House as a unit. Then in the evening, I started seeing the flyers for Occupy State House. But soon as the flyers went, it was very divided still. So even now in thinking is like, if there's no one voice, then maybe guys should rethink this, right?
Which kind of makes sense because like the president had already deployed the military. And then State House was going to have, I don't know, an extra layer of protection for sure.
They did.
Yeah, because they closed the roads and everything.
All the roads. Arboretum was closed.
State House Road.
All
anyone would have gotten closer to the fence of...
It's automatic death. That's true.
Yeah. So, but then it's just for the timeline, right? Then now, after that, Thursday. That Thursday now, there was a lot of goons.
It was only goons who were there.
There was a lot of goons. No, some people did go. Because I also wanted to go on Thursday.
Yeah.
It was dispersed because the goons the rage by the goons outweighed the rage by the protesters.
Yeah.
And then they had rungus.
But also, even earlier, before guys started marching to town, there was already videos of
guys being robbed as they're heading.
So there was a lot of fear. But also, online, everything changed. There's a lot of propaganda. Clearly, you can tell, guys. Yeah. So so from there, so that Tuesday, take you back to that Tuesday, right? That occupied Parliament that day. So we finish, we leave town around 4:30. Now there's information of the military is being deployed, and then now guys start leaving. So we leave. We wanted to use Arboretum, and we couldn't use Arboretum. So we get around the shell opposite University of Nairobi. And then we meet Hiribai, Brian Musafiri, Shapaman, a bunch of guys are like, oh shit, there's goons with pangas and whatever, don't use that road.
Yeah.
So we go back, go through Central Police Station and walk down KBC. So we go home. So we walk, because there were no cabs. We just walk. Walk, sometime we get to the house. Then there's myself, there's Mnesh, there's Charisma, and Charisma's bro. So we're just in the crib. They announced the president's going to address the country. And we start to think about what is he going to say.
Yeah. What was your expectation?
Frank was this guy is going to double down. And it's just going to declare war. Then we wait. Then these fuckers mess with the internet.
Yeah,
you guys remember?
The shark beat the cable.
So they mess with the internet. So we are home. Of course, we don't have aerial TVs.
Yeah.
So we need to watch. We need to stream it.
Yep.
So we cannot. Not the internet isn't working. My Wi-Fi is Firecom, so it's not working. You can't make calls properly. Calls are dropping. Anyway, right before the president comes on, internet is back.
Yeah.
We stream the presidential speech that lasted as long as Mwass lasts in bed. And he literally walked in and out. It was 9 minutes.
No, this is the second speech.
Hey, Mwass, you've improved.
Good job.
The first one, I'm saying the first one. Then he walked in and out.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that happens. I just remember Charisma. We all just turned to Charisma. We're like, yeah, you are fucked, bro. But this guy was in hiding. Just turned to Charisma. We're like, yeah, you are fucked. Anyway. So from then looking at Thursday, what happens with the Goons? Because now that continues into this previous week 3 now, where the protests were just completely taken over by the Goons. Because it was interesting to see any small group of peaceful protesters were being tear gassed by the cops and being chased away.
But Goons would
break down buildings and the police are watching.
Imagine
no tear gas,
nothing.
Nothing.
Did you see how they were handling thieves? Somebody's being brought like tumepata umwizi. Inuka, get up. You with your placard, the boof. Like, really?
Bro, it was... I literally saw that in multiple instances, including Mombasa. Remember those protesters in Mombasa, outside Posta, just looking at Goons?
Yeah.
Vandalizing Posta. And even the protesters are wondering, who are
the hell?
And there's cops there watching.
I hear the central police station near Coast is literally right next to that poster. So you cannot tell me these people did not know.
No, even if they did, including Nairobi. Because my friends who arrived earlier, bro, any small gathering, tear gas.
Yeah.
Goons were vandalizing property.
With rungus.
And police were just watching.
Actually, you're the one who mentioned to me it was all matching rungus.
Yeah.
Those niggas they literally came from the same supplier. Anyway, so then that got me thinking. Then suddenly the president has an interview with, the
round table.
And I was just thinking, so this guy, zero remorse on what happened, zero empathy, zero accountability. So leading into the interview, I'm thinking, so this guy definitely has a plan. Because he's not a good leader, in my opinion, but he's a very smart politician.
True.
You can tell he knows how to play the game, right?
True.
So even when he didn't look like he knows how to handle the situation, I know for sure he was 10 steps ahead. So when you've called everyone criminals and you've decided you're going to double down and use as much force as you possibly can on guys who are just peacefully demonstrating, so how do you validate that? Because you can't keep shooting protesters. That's one. You've shot protesters. You'll shoot them, but you can't keep doing it. But also, you don't want protesters to gather, right? So what do you do?
Yeah, what's your plan?
So your plan is you just deploy goons. Because if you deploy goons who are going to vandalize property, you can double down and say, I told you guys, criminals took over the protest and the police were there
to help, to whatever.
Because think about it, how do you justify that?
You know, the first 5 minutes when I watched the round table, the first 5 minutes I was so angry. Mpaka nikasimama karibia TV.
Because you really can't. I
was closer to the TV. I'm trying to understand what is this guy saying. And then the rest of it, I think it was an hour long.
2.
It was like 2 hours.
It was 2 hours.
The rest of it I watched just in disbelief. And then I was just treating my thoughts. I'm like, this guy is lying.
No, me, I didn't understand why Linus kept asking him, Mr. President, how does that make you feel? I'm like, you are not going to get emotion out of this man. So can we please skip to other questions?
I thought that was a good question to ask.
Yeah, because
because he's not showing any remorse. Yeah. So now I'm gonna prompt you to see whether you'll actually react to it.
And did you see how far left it went?
Yeah. But you see,
every time he kept asking him, Mr. President, how do you feel? Linus, let me tell you 2 things. Linus, he's alive, right? Linus, I'm like, stop asking him about his feeling. He will not go there.
He
Like,
had so
let
many
it
filler
go.
statements. Like you're asked a question, the first 15 seconds is you saying nothing.
Yeah.
It's like, let me tell you 3 things.
Linus.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't even get to the second thing. He just starts laying on the first thing. The Constitution is very clear. We are, he called us, we have to respect the rule of law.
Yeah.
And we have to follow the Constitution, and we have to do, we're a democratic republic, blah, blah, blah. That's just him thinking of what to say next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's basically his
Zero
manifesto.
emotion. But I think
what
it was
a
a powerful
mess.
question because it showed the country that this person has zero emotion.
Yeah.
And I gave him a first chance, a second chance, a
Third
third
and a
chance to
fourth.
see any emotion.
And
he
there's-
didn't
No, and
see
that's what I'm saying.
It was a
After
very
that,
clear
if
message
he's
to the
already
nation.
shown that he doesn't have it, still, it's like we're 1 hour deep into this interview. Linus is still there. Mr. President, we already established her. Can we move?
To be fair, I think they did a good job.
Absolutely.
Because he wasn't really answering a lot of the questions directly.
Yeah.
And so they had to keep asking follow-up questions.
Yeah.
And he's still not answering questions directly. Because my thing is, I saw zero accountability.
At all.
At all.
Zero.
Yeah.
Like zero accountability. From zero accountability, he doubled down on using excessive force to the police. He actually took himself out of. He was talking about how independent the police is, and
then we are working together. It's like, which is which?
Him literally saying that the kid in Rongai was shot by a protester who stole
snatched
a gun from the police officer.
So he's alive, right?
Like, kid was shot 8 times.
Yeah.
Kid took 8 bullets. So, what I'd have loved for them to do is going into the interview. For sure, I'd have compiled all the videos of instances where guys were shot or tear gassed peacefully, and just showed him, and I'd have tasked him to show us any video they have of protesters who are not peaceful or who are armed, or who are carrying firearms or anything.
Yeah.
Even one picture or video that they have as the government.
The bit
even
that
just one.
pissed me off was when he was saying the police are allowed to be in civilian uniform. Actually, they can just pull out their ID and show you. Nigga, you think this is NYPDLA? Like, what?
Yeah, it's being delusional.
Have you ever seen anyone being read their rights in Kenya?
Never.
I
don't even know.
This is officer
Have you ever
Nani.
do you even know what a police ID looks like? Have you ever seen it?
Never seen any.
So, because my thing is, how if guys come to my house, and they're not dressed in any they're dressed in civilian outfits, if they use force, if I'm armed, I'm gonna fire back.
Exactly.
Because how do I know? How
You're
do I
a cop.
differentiate a cop from? You know what I mean?
That's exactly why they have
I get
uniforms.
It. A cop is a cop whether you're in uniform or not. Perfect.
Yes.
But when you're carrying out the duties as a cop,
Please
and
put
you
on
don't
your
have
uniform.
or if you don't have uniform, then you can't use
You're a
force on
civilian.
me.
Thank you.
Because how can I verify that you're actually a cop?
All the protesters who are being arrested were literally asking, why am I being arrested? And the cops are like, kuja pande tuende.
Man, they are serikali.
Bro,
Tende.
there's the rogue cop whose details were published online.
Yeah.
Remember the guy who literally just shot at the
Murangari, something like
The
that.
guy who shot, he was entering a vehicle.
Yeah, the guy who shot Rex.
Yeah.
Remember? And the
And the
guy
same one who threw a tear gas canister at journalists.
At a journalist.
Mm-hmm.
So how can you even how do you even justify that? Okay, all the guys who were genuinely abducted, how can you call that an arrest?
True.
But then have you seen this morning the stories are unfolding that most of
them
were fake.
yeah.
Some.
Yeah.
Some of them, it's fine. Like, so
or terrorist and other short stories.
And I think sometimes it's nice to take a step back and really just think through things. Because when the emotion is involved and all the anger that was going on, it was, bro, even getting into the episode, I'm really proud of how we handled the protest. I think that episode with Professor Wandia
That
was much needed.
You know what I mean? Because it would have been easier to do Caliph. What is the name of this guy who abducted himself?
Kasmel Makure.
Yeah.
The goal.
That's how, the goal.
The goal. You know the goal.
That's the one you're talking about. The day I called you after we spoke with Mariah.
Yeah, I remember, yeah. So
the goal, oh my gosh.
So, because I was just thinking, so those are the guys who would have been easier to sort of reach and have a conversation around it.
Yeah.
And now looking back, that would have been such a bad
idea.
You know what I mean? Such a bad idea.
Would have been probably the first episode we deleted.
Yeah, because that wouldn't stand, bro.
Hey.
I have an idea for another one.
Which is?
Tell us.
I can't see it here.
Bruh. Anyway. So Mimi, the whole time, generally speaking, just looking at how the president was handling the whole thing, it was clear even after the round table that any other demonstrations, guys were just going to be shot
and he really doesn't give a fuck.
And doesn't give a fuck. So to me, the only way he can justify that is the goons. And politicians use goons all the time.
Yeah.
Because now, did you see what Interior posted immediately after?
Like that thing was waiting. Like
it had been done.
That had
they've been silent for days.
That had been discussed way before.
They knew it.
Let's be real.
They knew
Come on.
They knew it. But that interview, man.
Cringe.
You know, you look at it and you think it's such a bad idea. But now looking at what happened last week, you understand why the president did the interview.
Yeah.
Because he doubled down on the goons.
Yeah.
And then now, if you look back at the interview, it's like he validates.
There you go.
So, as we're thinking it's a bad idea, because after the interview, everyone is like, how could you do that? But now, after what happened last week,
it makes perfect sense.
So, this guy was calculated the whole time.
Yeah.
He's always 10 steps ahead, for sure.
Yeah. So, that interview now, it makes sense to a lot of people, but at the time, everyone is angry. But now you look back, you're like, he actually said there's goons. He said they'll deal with them.
Yeah.
And now, guys go.
But did he really deal with the goons?
Tuesday, what happened? But the dealing with the goons to them is just to say that these demonstrations are not peaceful. Simple.
Because remember, he'd said that it was a peaceful demonstration that was infiltrated by criminals.
Yes.
To make it unpeaceful.
And that's why he has the police that deal with the criminals.
And then now he brought the criminals.
Yeah. 39, how many? 39 killed, 361 injured, 41.
As of today.
As of yesterday.
Did you guys see the picture of a police officer from Uganda who was on the streets?
My country people.
You guys saw that? Yeah, with a gun.
Yeah.
Like
that's the one who tried to shoot at some babe.
Yeah, and he was in plain clothes. So the government actually got police officers from Uganda in plain clothes.
That means it's Museveni who's actually...
I mean, of course, at the request of the government. Do you know how insane this is, bro? That we had KDF roaming the streets. KDF were deployed in 47 counties. Yeah. 47! To deal with civilians.
Imagine.
And even now they're infiltrating cabs. You saw that story?
No. Yeah.
What do you mean cabs?
Like
cab. Hey, I didn't even
police
make you
are
laugh.
Cab drivers now. You get a cab, you sit down and go like,
forget even that. Thursday, I get a cab. This man's uniform, like you see hapo katikati where the thingy is. What do you guys call it? Yes, his uniform.
Maria will take you to drive.
That's how you know I don't drive. So he's rolled his uniform. Iko hapo katikati. Acha nikwambie, I got in. Literally, my blood froze. I was like, I can't take it. And then already, because of the way he turned, like he just had this, it's very weird eyes.
Demeanor,
like the vibe was just strange.
Did you cancel it? Just give me a call.
Immediately. Kwanza amenianza ati, Uber, inasema hivi, utanipatia sir, just cancel it. So I'm already late for work, but it's okay. So now just cancel.
So basically now we're getting to a regime that has spies on people everywhere.
Literally.
On ground.
Literally.
But because the other thing I kept asking myself is, I'm sure we have good intelligence. So what is the NIS feeding the president? You know what I'd have loved to know is leading up to the protests is what information the president had from NIS. Because I'm sure he had good information. There is no way.
For sure.
You can just tell the guys in government, including from the president to the MPs, the main thing ni kiburi too.
Yeah.
Like they're bigger than life.
Yeah.
So I'm sure even when NIS advised that, guys, ikujaza hivi. What? So how am I like, hey, Morris? Stand up. Weka tu mpaka hapa. You know what I mean?
It's after now, because now I'm like... gave him a warning. I remember that.
Na sasa alieka huku. It should be perpendicular to this handle right here.
Yeah. Anyway, so I'm sure they had credible information that this is the feel of the country. But then they're like, you know what? Yeah, we'll just step on their necks. See, what they did the same with the housing levy and nothing happened.
Yeah.
So just step on their necks.
Even, our previous guest, Ken, she said they were on the panel for advising the government on the finance bill.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they gave them all the data.
Advice. Yeah.
And I'm sure the government was like, that's nice.
No, there's a skit that's been trending the whole of this week of Kina Nick Kwach, that crew. So basically, they're just saying the way literally the way it is, like, they're all together as politicians, nini, discussing things. So there's like mboga ugali, nini, then they put like JSS as small avocados, blah, blah. So they've called the people to come and tell them what their issues are. So then they're done talking. So this civilian, like, this supposed to be the Wangeshi, oh Lord, Wanjiko. So she starts, Mr. President, unajua watu hebu tuanzeni kukula, so they are serving one apakwa, so this baby still talking. Aki, Mr. President, unateseka, iyo housing levy, they're all
and then all the food is
so she's still complaining, wanakula.
Is it where all the food was labeled like budget?
So they're eating and eating and eating. This baby still talking the way, what, wanateseka, it's not right. Rudisha Linda mama, nini, they're all, mwenye mekaranga imboga, like, basically, it's just a representation of what's going on. Like, you guys keep yapping, we're still gonna do whatever we want to do.
Tone deaf, completely, completely tone deaf. But Ruto must go, became the top trending topic globally. Crazy.
Shout out to everybody.
We did that.
So how did the X-Space go? I got online last night and I was so confused.
So
what did Osama do?
Can we cut? I really need to use the loo.
Okay.
Real quick.
Okay. No, we'll continue. You
I've
go
tried
use
to
the loo.
hold it for so long.
You'll find us, yeah. Wait, so what happened? Because I got online, I was so confused. So the president X-Space, the last I checked during the day, because I was up and down, is guys were making all these, what are they called? All these interesting profile pictures of Jacob Juma.
So we that's literally to us. We have to start from the beginning.
Okay.
So Thursday night, of course, it was a debate since he announced he was coming on the X-Space, and guys are like, no, this is like, like, this is our house. How do you allow him to come and take over? Like, not allowed. Guys, if that space is gonna happen, let him do it. But if it's gonna be done, it's two things. Either we boycott, or if we go there, it's just to cause absolute mayhem. So guys are in agreement. Osama, being one of the guys there, tweeting, hey, guys, don't allow, if you're called to host that space, sikubali. Basically inciting people to just be against it. So I don't know where this idea of guys changing the profile pictures to Jacob Juma's pictures came from. So guys started changing and changing and changing. So
when they joined the space, it's just Jacob Juma.
Yes, bas. That was the point.
Crazy.
Sir. Kumbe, now from what I've been seeing, Kumbe, it was like mark of the beast. So if your profile picture has the Jacob Juma thing, it's like they were reporting your accounts. So because there's some guys who are saying they can't change the profile pictures because their accounts are under review. Anywho, that's besides the point. So anyway, this space happens.
And also they asked parastatals to
report. Where's the Met department posting that the president has an X-Space?
I saw Adele.
The clouds are gathering. That was a nice one.
Before you continue, so Kenya Met department, tune in from today from 2 p.m. whatever His Excellency on X, Adele. Are you sharing this because the clouds are gathering and they will believe it?
Yeah, that was nice.
Okay.
So, anywho, the space is put. So guys are reporting. It keeps being dropped. Next thing, the third space that went up, we see there Osama Otero as a speaker. So first of all, everybody is confused because we're thinking, okay, maybe he's gone on the space to, be like, Mr. President, like, nobody wanted this, blah, blah. We've already explained our grievances, whatever. So anyway, this space drops. Next thing, Osama's hosting a space. Suddenly Hussein...
So did the space continue? It kept dropping?
It dropped. Now, this is the one where Osama was a speaker.
Yeah.
Till now...
The one that had the president.
Relax. Yeah. Chaxy, there were many.
No, I'm saying the one that had the president.
So
that kept dropping because guys were reporting it as well, right?
So the next thing, Osama opens a space. So we're thinking, he's come to give us like an update because on the other side, maybe he got a wedding or whatever. Hussein Mohammed has joined. State House has joined. The president has joined. Next thing, president has been put as a speaker. You hear Osama. Guys, tunanza in 10 minutes. Everyone is like, what the hell is going on? Next thing, he tweets, Ati guys, he's gonna do it anyway. He really doesn't care, blah, blah. So next thing, because he had already said that if he had been teasing it-ish, Ati if I'm gonna host this space, ati mimi ndaifanyia Karen kwa BNB, ati wasinikujie. It's a lot of nonsense. Anyway, so this space happens. Of course, everyone is pissed off, and it felt like there were guys who had already been given like allocated questions to ask or whatever. So anybody who had the Jacob Juma profile or whatever was not allowed to speak. It was mark of the beast.
Okay.
So not allowed to speak, and they were reporting your account if you joined the space. So anyway, it happened. I hear it was even worse than the round table because it was just evade. And before that, there was a point the president didn't know how to mute his microphone. So you could hear, ati watu wanaingia. Ni wengi, ende kamarali. I'm like, really? So anyway, you can hear them doctoring numbers. Ati hapa tutasema ni ngapi? Like, guy. Then Osama is trying to put this front like he's not, he's hosting it from his house. Mistake happens. Hussein puts on his speaker and Osama's was also open. You can hear the echo. Guys,
so they were in the same room.
So guys are like, fucking hell. Fucking hell. Like, there's no way you guys are in the same room. Yeah.
Damn.
I know. So now that's why everybody is just like, yeah, like...
Mwass, how does it make... Let me ask what Lena's... How does it make you feel? The biggest hater was in State House hosting a space.
Imagine.
Bro, but so...
Now, what did your dad say?
It's just that...
Kuna maneno ingine sipenda.
It just reminds me what Prof said.
Yeah.
Prof, and she was very clear.
Yeah.
The only way this is going to work is that people have to change their value system.
That's true.
So even the guys who are credible... Because I know for sure from the onset, Osama was very genuine about the resistance, right?
Yeah.
But then when the value systems can be compromised with money, then trust is broken.
True.
So even now, if we need to mobilize again, how do you know who to trust and who not to trust?
But
how do you know who works with the government or who doesn't work with the government?
There's a tweet I saw from someone today. I can't remember the handle. But he said this guy was already a terrible human being to begin with before the protest. I don't get why you people are surprised that he would do this.
Yeah.
Like someone was like, I think they were burying a friend of theirs who...
Yesterday, one of the guys who was killed, Beasley. No.
Oh yeah, he's
one of
them. Beasley, yeah.
Yeah.
That he saw he was in the morgue, like touching him and asking people like, are you guys afraid of touching him? He's your friend, come say goodbye. And then 2 days later...
You're hosting the man who killed him and boycotted your friend's burial. Like, who does that?
Yeah,
like
that's crazy, man.
There's levels to being like a vile human being that we just keep experiencing through.
Nah, this is spineless.
I think
like the fuck.
Yeah.
And he hosted a space, I think, last night. I didn't listen to it.
No, at 3 a.m. That's how you know you're just a fucked up human being. Imagine pretending. So when Mo was on the space, akimtukana akimwambia, bro, like, how could you do that? You were there. You're even in the group ya kuchanga pesa ya his funeral. Then Friday, the day he's actually being buried, you don't show up. You're hosting a space with the person who actually gave people a go-ahead to kill your friend. Are you serious? Ati watu kufanga, by the way. I'm like...
That's what he said.
That's what he said.
Me, I'm not surprised.
But I think the main thing is the government will definitely do whatever the government needs to do.
True.
The government doesn't play clean.
Yeah.
That's not just how it works. And this is not Kenya, it's just all governments. A lot of people will be compromised, but I think we have to, the objective has to remain.
True.
So fear-mongering is the easiest asset the government uses.
Yeah.
Just create fear, confusion. Like now, guys, it's breaking the trust. So now guys don't know who to trust and who not to trust.
True.
So the government is winning. So far. But I think what we have is our strength in numbers.
Yeah.
So the guys who are genuine
just
keep voicing,
Yeah.
For us is on the pod, whatever comes up, we'll keep covering,
True.
as much as we can. But I'm really proud of what those especially the first 2 weeks, what was achieved. It just shows what guys can do as a unit. Shout out to everyone.
Amazing.
I think the last bit of hope we had as Kenyans was really validated.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, for sure. And this is not the end of it, bro. This
No,
is
it's
not
just
the
the
end
start.
of it. This is just the beginning.
Trust and believe.
I think now the biggest thing now is accountability now. That is the biggest thing now. Because I'm like let me... Also remember, MPs got a salary rise as this was happening.
1st of July.
Yeah. Then everything I've been seeing on DCI has been investigations on property, not a single investigation on people who lost lives, rock ups, nothing. It's just been on guys who damaged Nini. So it shows you no empathy.
Yeah, a whole page on the papers with the faces of the guys from
Yeah.
CCTV.
And they got pictures, which CCTV? Those are pictures from online.
Yeah. Now I'm saying all the photos that were captured online, and then they also fabricated some as well.
Most.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. That's the kind of government we have, you know, and that's the reality. And this is not going to end. I'm sure guys will still be targeted.
Soon.
Yep.
I know guys will be silenced. I don't know.
It's okay. I think right now where we've gotten with this, it's let's just drop all the dead weight. Kama nunuliwa sahi. Kama
That's fine,
you get what I mean?
And the good thing is the truth comes to light.
Exactly.
We'll find out
just drop
eventually.
the dead weight and move.
Yeah, for sure. You know, so NHIF said that they lost 368 million because of typing errors. So they typed out, 368 million because of typing errors. More than 560 tons of donated fertilizer from Russia allegedly disappeared from the high seas. At the same time, Murang'a County raised more revenue than Nairobi County. Murang'a raised more revenue than Nairobi County.
I don't know if I should be proud.
Nah, nigga, because you're from Murang'a. Then...
But yeah, that's wild. But Murang'a County has been one of the counties that systems has been working. Yeah. So I saw like the governor was being praised for, revenue collection and implementation as well.
Wow.
Because collection is one thing.
But how you use
where the money goes, yeah.
But Murang'a raising more revenue than Nairobi.
Nairobi is wild. Like
this is the capital county.
Literally.
You don't even need justification. And then this is Nairobi. The cost of top 10 Nairobi County foreign trips as of 31st March 2024, right? Mm-hmm. The first trip, proactive management program to Morocco, they spent 37 million. The second trip, leadership management and conflict resolution.
What?
Proactive management program.
These niggas are never even in the office. So proactive what?
It's fine. But anyway, Morocco, 37 million. Mm-hmm. Second one, leadership management and conflict resolution to Canada, 10.9 million. Leadership management and conflict resolution again to Canada, 9.6 million. Personal branding and people professional summit in Dubai, 8.9 million. 8th United Nations General Assembly, New York, 8.7 million. Another one just says conference in Canada, 6.7 million. Experimental learning on implementing the concept. Experimental learning on implementing the concept. Back to Canada again, 5.8 million.
Wait, we need to break this down.
Experimental
learning in implementing a concept.
Yeah, the concept.
Which concept?
Who knows?
The goal.
Yeah.
You know that?
Yeah. Then they went to IFTA. This is just Nairobi. Mm-hmm. IFTA World Conference in Switzerland, 4.1 million.
IFTA.
And as an
IFTA.
Yeah.
Oh.
Water inclusivity and sewerage conference in Japan, 5 million.
Oh, water inclusivity.
Global.
Yes, in radio nafata waende. Why are you going?
Global meeting of school meals in France, 4.7 million.
Zenyaziko, like bede toche kubeba ujinga.
This is just Nairobi County, bro. Proactive management program in Morocco costs 37. But also now you have things like you said, experimental learning on implementing the concept. Another one.
I'm still on school feeding.
So this year they've done Morocco, they've done Canada 1, 2, 3, 4 times in Canada, Dubai once, New York, Japan, France, Switzerland. Yeah.
Is it all these meetings cannot be held online?
Because your personal branding.
Even that one for conflict resolution. And we saw goons coming from Nairobi County. With
wakisema hawajalipwa. What's the funniest bit was that goons wamesema kesho wanaandamana. That is the funniest shit.
That would have been funny. Yeah, but
goons fighting for their rights. Or their wrongs.
For their wrongs. But it just shows you that's the government we're dealing with.
Yeah.
And now if we can't hold them to account, again we said we know we have a lot of debt. A lot of it is debt that we didn't need as a country, but people needed to be rich, right?
Yeah.
But then when you make it about the debt and you completely forget about corruption and mismanagement of money, because now, so we don't have money, we need to tax people more. But this is how you're spending the money that is available. You know what I mean?
The one that's already there.
But then part of this money could just go back to paying the debt, and you don't have to tax people more. So we keep saying the issue here is on accountability and how the money is spent.
Yeah, honestly.
Me always ask, even when they're doing the foreign travels, even the necessary ones.
Which necessary ones?
There's some necessary foreign travel, maybe. Yeah. What I'm saying is the delegations usually have people who don't need to be there.
True.
Like, for example, and even if you cross-check with other countries, let's say if there's a very important forum being held, let's say in Dubai, where every country is going, you'll see CG country X sent 4 people, this one 3 people, 10 people, 8 people.
Kenya 108. Why?
Uganda 732. Nigeria, let's not even talk about you. But it's very comical when you cross-check. And then these are countries with bigger economies than us.
Yeah.
Why are we sending 400 people? And like the biggest economy sent 4 people.
No, but also there's some things I just wonder. Why does the county have to go? Come here, Ati, what?
Water and sewerage.
Auntie, it says...
Water and sewerage conflict.
Actually says water inclusivity and sewerage conference.
Excuse me. Isn't that not the Ministry of Water that's supposed to be handling these people like in that water resource, whatever? Those are the guys who are supposed to be going for these things.
Minister of Water, you have Waititu there. So what difference is it?
Guy, you go and talk about the rivers. Oh Lord, we are fucked.
It's not a minister, but he was appointed Uko Ninyamaji. I know it was revoked.
Yeah.
Then you have global meeting of school meals. There's a global meeting of school meals. And you need to attend in person. Then another one just reads conference. Personal branding. And
that's the one that's paining me. Forget the what do you mean? Kuvasuti na kunyonga tai unenda conference.
Personal branding and people professional summit in Dubai 8.9. I want to understand why such summits exist. If they exist. No. If they exist.
They're businesses. For sure they're businesses.
Personal branding. Like kuva boxer safi na a clean shirt. Unenda summit. Auko serious.
I'm sure there's companies that run these things and they run the conferences and they make a lot of money.
Bro,
from third world
they
economies,
literally,
for sure.
They did leadership management and conflict resolution in Canada twice. 10.9, 9.6.
Ni nini ya kwanza mku grasp?
And then they still went to Canada for conference. This one doesn't say which conference. And then they went back now for experimental learning on implementing the concept.
I think the concept.
Which concept?
The concept was discussed at conference.
Yeah, this is the concept that discussed at conference.
Now, if they have the audacity to put like confidential spending in the budget,
800 million.
All this,
800 million. And then 1.1 billion for the office of the first lady and the second lady and the third lady.
2.6 billion.
So we voted for, did we vote for Ruto?
For you or your wife?
Or your wife
we voted for the family.
Basically, we voted for the family. Because even there's office of the first daughter.
Yeah. And one of Ruto's daughters. One of Ruto's daughters has been appointed as the director
blood ambassador.
Of foreign something.
Blood ambassador is Shalin.
That's Shalin.
What do you mean blood ambassador? Ni damu gani yako nayo that you must be ambassador?
Someone There's someone who literally people posted photos of people shot on the streets and they said, maybe you're representing the blood on your father's hands.
Wow.
I thought that was powerful. Also, Ruto's other daughter is called Rolex.
Rolex June.
This country is pure comedy. I think when you die, like utanasae. Then they're like, come, you start living.
Lord.
Bro, can you imagine? How insane is it? So you become president and then so now, so even now, because now I'm thinking,
this is straight up theft. Like, let's just call it what it is.
So now, what I need to understand is if Ruto's mother also has an office.
She might.
Office of the.
Utapata kona ofisi hapo sugoi. Siwezi shanga. Fully funded. Ni venye tu iko hash.
Like on a renovation.
Siwezi shanga.
It's so stupid that when governments come in, they're like, we need to renovate this place. I don't know. The desk is still there.
So, yeah.
Mneza reset machine. You see, he spent like 369 million on office furniture.
Imagine.
$1 billion for State House furniture. $1 billion shillings. I'm sure State House has good furniture. I've not been. You know, we were this close by there to host the president before the Mandamanos.
Yeah.
We were this close. So I don't know if it's going to happen, but if it happens,
are you ready to be lied to for an hour straight?
Yeah.
Mi naenda jam. Watu si wajinga bwana kama nimeenda.
No, just imagine the composure and the restraint that the three journalists
That's what I was saying.
Because I'm sure in their minds they're like, watch your ujinga.
You know,
but they have to say your excellency every
to be very fair, if there's anyone at State House who's still watching this, we're still very interested. I
was gonna show you something.
I really wanna speak to Ruto.
What are we gonna ask him or tell him?
Who knows?
Why
Is it necessary?
Why are you a liar?
Who knows?
You think they're gonna let you ask that and edit it and cut it and put it on YouTube?
No. What?
For
If
sure.
you're recording, the president has to be live.
Live, def.
I told you. Has to be live and we can't send questions prior. Karada namleta.
Sasa unasoma kwa microphone we mshenzi.
No, so the thing is, I mean, the thing.
Yeah, so
see,
I don't know.
That's fine. That's
I
fine.
don't
But
know.
me, because I was in the communication I had it was clear. If we do it live, and we're not sending questions.
Sawa.
If they say yes, we do it. If not, Pambane. I think it's clear government likes mainstream media. So Pambane and Citizen, those ninis, what are they called? Yeah, and those programs from Philippines that Citizen plays every day.
Soap operas.
Yeah, those ones. Yeah, soap operas.
Nowadays, they usually translate in the vernacular channels. They usually translate it in all languages.
I know there's one that's Luo. Indian though, but it's Luo.
So usually, yeah.
It's
the funniest thing. There's one called Gum Gum Bagaya or something. Yani, it's just Indians on the screen, but they're speaking Kikuyu. It's hilarious. And they're still doing this. Like, come on.
Man, listen, anyway, we can't wait to see you guys on the 14th of July. So on Sunday, we're going to have... Pull up. Also, we're going to have new merchandise on Sunday.
Hey!
I'm so excited. I'm so pumped for Sunday.
Maybe
I'm
can
so pumped for Sunday. You know what I mean? So anyone who needs to travel. Anyone who's in Nairobi, we can't wait to see you at BND. This is episode 178.
BND Kiambu Road.
Bar next door, Kiambu Road. Yeah. Yes. Oh, how can we forget to talk about the Euros?
Germany is out.
Needless to say,
there's a checkmate who asked me, how do you feel? I was like, the same.
How do you feel the same?
Yeah. They were playing against Spain yesterday. Was it yesterday?
So this comes out on Wednesday, right? So on Wednesday, man. So Spain would have played France in the semis on Tuesday. So anyway, that's not going to be relevant. But I think what we can, just a quick reminder is, because this is on Wednesday, so the finals is still going to stream on DSTV. Let me get... Hold up.
Ilambia, the checkmate, I feel Spain, the S is silent.
I saw that. Yeah. Just give me a quick second. Let's see. And for the guys who will be in Nairobi, we'll watch the finals together. So excited to meet you guys. And for the guys who are not in Nairobi, let me put you on. Where is it?
There's an update. LSK President Faith Odhiambo declines Ruto's appointment to the debt audit task force.
Yeah.
That's why
she's standing on business. Anyway, so for the guys who've been in Nairobi for the finals, kindly join us at Bar Next Door, Kiambu Road. I shared the program and there's going to be more information online. For the guys who are not able to join us, remember that DSTV has been showing all the Euros games, including the finals. And all you need is a subscription on DSTV Access for $1,300 a month or any higher bouquet, including Family, Compact Plus, and Premium. For those who don't have DSTV, kindly download DSTV Stream, which is formerly DSTV Now, and you do not need to have like a DSTV decoder for that. Everything is just online. But remember to... let me see. Yeah, and remember to tag us, guys. For guys who are watching on DSTV, remember to tag us. Yeah. And today we get to hang out with
Checkmate from Rongai.
Anyway, anything else you guys wanna cover?
Nah, fam, I'm straight.
Mwass, are you straight?
I tweeted something. I said, hii wiki mbili tumekuwa tukikunja sura mpaka face ID haifanyi.
No, for real.
Umekasirika tu hapo.
Mpaka
sasa ile amefanya mad like
the whole time. Anyway, episode 178, we are
My Cheque.
Over 26. This is the Burger Podcast.
This is the Brunch Club.
Over 26.
The mics are closed.
Now, when you watch it, you'll understand.